Most NHL teams have a number of stars. The Chicago Blackhawks have won 3 Stanley Cups since 2010 thanks to having 6 bonafide superstars. But for some teams, it's a tough call to determine who their best player is. I'm Justin Fraction, and today we give you the best player on every NHL team. And we do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Anaheim Ducks Ryan Getzlaf. He's led the Ducks in scoring in each of the past 4 seasons. Getzlaf has scored at least 60 points in 7 of the last 8 82-game seasons. Arizona Coyotes Oliver Ekman-Larsson. He scored 20 goals in each of the past 2 seasons. As a defenseman, Ekman-Larsson scored a career-high 55 points in 2015-16. He's the only star on Arizona, too. Boston Bruins Patrice Bergeron. He's got a trio of 30-goal seasons and scores over 50 points every year. The backbone of the 2011 Bruins Stanley Cup championship team, Bergeron also shuts down the opposition's top player night in and night out. Buffalo Sabres Jack Eichel. The Sabres aren't that good, so it's easy to go with the second pick of the 2015 NHL draft. Eichel scored 24 goals and 56 points as a rookie in 2015-16. Calgary Flame Sean Monahan. 22 goals in 2013-14, followed by consecutive 60-point seasons. Monahan had a career-high 31 goals in 2014-15 and followed it up with a career-best 63 points in 2015-16. He's only 22 years old, by the way. Carolina Hurricanes Jeff Skinner.
Skinner!
He has a pair of 30-goal seasons and 3 50-point seasons. At 24 years of age, it's safe to say he's only going to get better, too. Chicago Blackhawks Jonathan Toews. Really our toughest choice, but he's captain of a modern dynasty, shuts down the opponent's top players consistently, and has 2 Olympic gold medals. Toews is Captain Canada, Captain Blackhawk, and Captain Clutch. He even got a lake named after him in Manitoba. Colorado Avalanche Nathan MacKinnon. The 2013 first overall pick scored 24 goals and 63 points in his rookie season, leading Colorado to a surprise playoff spot. He scored 52 points in his 3rd season. MacKinnon gives a porous Avs team one thing to cheer about each night. Columbus Blue Jackets Brandon Saad. Gotta go with the guy who won 2 Stanley Cups in Chicago. Saad broke out his first year with Columbus, scoring 31 goals and 53 points. He's a key part of this team's hopeful turnaround after years of mediocrity. Dallas Stars Tyler Seguin. Toss-up between him and Jamie Benn, but the latter didn't become an 80-point man until Seguin arrived. The Stars were mediocre before Seguin came to Big D. He's a 70-point man every year, provided he plays at least 70 games. Detroit Red Wings Dylan Larkin. One of the fastest skaters in the game, Larkin's offense barely got the Wings to the playoffs in 2016. He led the team with 23 goals. Edmonton Oilers Connor McDavid. There's a reason he's been hyped up as the next Sidney Crosby, except possibly better. McDavid may already be the NHL's best player, easy choice for us here. And you should know, every time we mention the Oilers, we mention Connor McDavid. Yes! Florida Panthers Aaron Ekblad. Franchise defensemen are rare, but the 23-year-old has only played in 2 seasons and is already a top 10 blue liner. The sky's the limit for him. Los Angeles Kings Drew Doughty. The 2016 Norris Trophy winner just may be the NHL's best defenseman. He was the backbone of the Kings' 2012 and 2014 Stanley Cup teams. Minnesota Wild Ryan Suter. It was no coincidence that the Wild ended a 5-year playoff drought in Suter's first year donning green. He's playing crazy minutes and leads a Wild team that is known more for their defense than their offense. Montreal Canadiens Carey Price. He's the best goalie in the world, period. His team fell apart when he missed the last 5 months of the 2015-16 season. Do you really want to tell us we're wrong? Nashville Predators Roman Josi. 42 goals and 156 points in his last 3 seasons. Josi is among the NHL's premier blue liners at both ends of the ice. He's going to win that Norris Trophy before too long. New Jersey Devils Corey Schneider. If his team wasn't so mediocre, Schneider could be recognized as one of the NHL's top goalies. He's a brick wall in a net every night, even on a team that hasn't made the playoffs since 2012. New York Islanders John Tavares. Not only is he the only star on this team, he's the top 10 forward with the NHL with his usual 30 goals and 70 points each season. New York Rangers Henrik Lundqvist. He has 10 31 seasons, the 2012 Vezina Trophy, and the record for most consecutive Game 7 wins with 6. King Henrik is money in the Big Apple, another easy choice. Philadelphia Flyers Claude Giroux. Giroux is among the NHL's leaders in total points scored since 2010-11. He has 5 seasons of at least 60 points, including a 93-point campaign in 2011-12. Can you say underrated? Pittsburgh Penguins Sidney Crosby. He's only the best player in the NHL. He's like the Aaron Rodgers of the NHL, for those of you non-hockey fans. There you go. It makes him the best player on the Penguins. Makes sense? Ottawa Senators Erik Karlsson. It's amazing how this guy can score 20 goals and 70 points every season. As a defenseman in an era where scoring's at an all-time low, maybe the best defenseman in the NHL and easily the best player on the Sens. San Jose Sharks Joe Pavelski. You probably expected to see Joe Thornton, but it's little Joe's team now. He's always scoring 30 goals and was money in the 2016 playoffs, nearly giving the Sharks their first Stanley Cup. St. Louis Blues' Vladimir Tarasenko, 37 goals and 73 points in 2014-15, followed up by a 40-goal, 74-point season in 2015-16, leading the Blues to the Western Conference Finals. Need we say more? Tampa Bay Lightning Steven Stamkos. You mean the guy who always scores 50 goals provided he's healthy? Stamkos is a top 5 player in the NHL. Toronto Maple Leafs' James Van Riemsdyk, 30 goals and 61 points in 2013-14, then it became 27 goals and 56 points on a disastrous team the next season. JVR is a lone proven established veteran on a super young Leafs team. Vancouver Canucks' Henrik Sedin. Close call between him and the twin brother Daniel, but Henrik does have a Hart Trophy as league MVP, and he's the franchise's all-time leading scorer. Washington Capitals' Alexander Ovechkin. 50 goals every season, and you want us to put someone else? No, sir. And finally, the Winnipeg Jets' Mark Scheifele. Lots of players to choose from, but he broke out in 2015-16 with 61 points. He's slowly turning into the franchise face that the Jets deserve and the one they need. Who do you think is the best player on your favorite team? Join us in the comments below. If you liked this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.